Opposite two separate things in the world, whole. The holiest thing in the Jewish tradition is our Torah scroll. And if you would write a Torah scroll on gold or silver or platinum, it wouldn't be kosher. But it's precisely because you take a holy thing and write it on the hide of an animal. That's what makes it kosher. Because uniting two things that you didn't think were to unite is the most holy thing you could do in the whole world. The union today of Chava and Oren, two people that are so dear to me, so close to my heart, is something that you're about to witness, the fusion of two souls together, two half souls. Famous Israeli singer, without you, ani chatzi ben adam, I'm only half a person. And then you meet each other. And at this chuppah, at this place, at this time, we're going to make a blessing. Baruch ata Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam. Blessed are you, our God, creator of the universe, who created a human being, Adam. Adam is not man. Adam is not woman. Adam is a human being. There is no plural for Adam. There is only male and female that have plurals. There are only males or females who have plural. Adam is a whole other creation. That's right. Tonight, we're celebrating the last night of Hanukkah. Soon one of the honorable rabbis will light a Hanukkah with us. It's the last night, 8th night of Hanukkah. Some will tell you it's the holiest night of Hanukkah, and that's true, because the converse of that is that it's also the darkest night of Hanukkah that needs the most light. Oren and Chava, you're about to enter a world that's not always so full of light. Our rabbis, our Kohanim, our teachers, the Maccabees, they were from a world of darkness. And in that world of darkness, they decided to go up, the few against the mighty, the weak against the strong. And they said it doesn't make a difference how great we are in numbers, but how great we are in holiness, how great we are in integrity. When the Jewish people left Egypt and were headed on the land to Israel, headed on the way, 10 rabbis of the Jewish people say, God is a liar, don't enter the land of Israel. And 2 of them stand up strong, the original Maccabees. They say, no, we're going to leave. We're going to make it into the Holy Land. And throughout our history, there are always a few who understand. And I'm very honored to be standing in the presence of a couple, 2 people who truly understand what light means in this world. And these are my 2 Maccabees. From the day that I met Owen, he's been my most vicious chavruta. The one who doesn't let me just get away with saying things, who questions, who asks, who makes sure that I'm telling the truth. Because it doesn't make a difference what a rabbi says, it doesn't make a difference what the creator of the world says. Owen wants to make sure that it's the truth. And that courage that he has will light up the whole world. Chava, from the day that we met, Chava, whose father started our kollel with us. Chava, who wrote the last chapter in my book, and Chava, who is the director of our leadership training. Chava, who is an all-around hero, is also a person who knows how to stand up and bring light to the world. And what can happen when these 2 Maccabees marry each other and people bring about holiness, I'm certain that we'll be celebrating the 9th of Hanukkah, the 9th night, Mashiach, in Jerusalem, with the building of a temple, speedily in our days. Amen. I ask you that now, at this point in time, you join together with us in this chuppah. Be part of this. Pray for the couple. Think about the couple. Pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that the fusion of 2 souls that happens today, we can't do it alone. We do it with the help of all of you. And my 2 witnesses, where are you? Carmi and my father. You guys stand. Right, 2 of you right here. We're the greatest miracle of the last generation. We merited to begin our redemption with the founding of the State of Israel, with our own capital in Yerushalayim. But above all that, our temple, our Beit Mikdash, is still not built. And Oren and Chava have taken it upon themselves that generation, the Bet HaMikdash will be built. By them, by their children, Bezrat Hashem. V'alu HaMoshiim b'Har Tzion. The Redeemers will come to the Mount of Zion, all of us. Reinu v'zkenenu nelech. We'll go and we'll build that Bet HaMikdash brick by brick. But until then, we must mourn the things in the world that are broken and take upon ourselves the responsibility of the things that need to fix. We live in a world of terrible anti-Semitism. Last night in Monsey, before then in Crown Heights, and in Borough Park, in Williamsburg, and here in our very own Poway. The world is so far from being fixed. And at this point in time, above our greatest joy, we must break the glass and remember that the world is still not yet complete. But Odi Shama B'Arei Yehuda, one day there'll be a voice in the mountains of Yehuda. Kol Sason v'Kol Simcha, the voice of a Chatan and Kala singing with no glasses breaking. Because there'll be nothing left to fix in the world. Because you and me, together with this Chatan and Kala and everyone that is sitting and standing here, we'll do everything that we can to create such a world, to bring ourselves to that world. Vaya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Hashem will one day be the king of the whole world. Bayom hahu, on that day, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. Hashem will be one, and His name will be one. It's therefore appropriate that after the glass breaks, we take a few more minutes of silence and we don't speak to remember the things that need fixing.
אם אשכחך ירושלים, תשכח ימיני, תדבק לשוני לחיקי, אם לא אזכרני, אם לא יעלה ירושלים על ראש שמחתי.
ירבו שמחות בישראל ויהיה בסימן טוב. מזל טוב!
מזל טוב!